So welcome back. Today is our second day of looping statement. Today we are going to do a very popular program. That one is factorial. Factorial of a given number. Okay. So our question will be write a program in Java to find the factorial of a given number. By the way, what is factorial is basically, okay. In that case, we have to consider one number. For example, 4. If anyone asks me to find the factorial of 4, then what is the mathematical notation of factorial? It is the sign of exclamation. So if anyone asking me what is the factorial of 4, then we will write in such a manner that is 4 sign of exclamation means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So for any kind of number, if anyone is asking me to find a factorial, that means we have to start from 1 and we have to multiply each and every digit until unless we reaches to that destination number. So what will be the answer of this particular question? So 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. So 24 is the factorial of 4. One second, because example of another question or in another number. So if 5 factorial been given to me, how to calculate? In that case, I will find 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, which is equals to 120. That means 120 is a factorial of 5, right? So how to implement this particular concept in terms of Java? Okay. So let us take a new page. Okay. Let us write the code snippet. Okay. So we know that since it is a kind of iterative work, right? The work is going on, right? So here what we need a iterative statement. For example, in last class only we get to know about the for loop. So we are going to use the for loop here. The part is that here I have to multiply, say for loop. I'm writing the question in full. Find the factorial of a number. Okay. Say for example, I'm taking the number as 5. Okay. Using for loop. Using here I'm mentioning for loop. You can use any iterative statement. Okay. So this is the question. Then what is the code snippet? I'm writing the snippet. After that same way, I will run the program in Bluej so that you can get to know how to execute the program. The snippet, I have to write for, since the work is starting from 1 and what is my destination value? It is 5. So int I equals to 1, okay, and I less than equals to 5. This is my ultimate value. It depends which numbers factorial we are going to find. In that case, if it is 6, then my I will go up to 6. If it is 7, then my I will go up to 7, whatever it is. Remember, we have to start from 1. Okay. Now, the value of I is incremental. So we are writing I plus plus. Okay. Now, out of the for loop, I have to take a variable int fact to find the product. So initializing with 1, since it is a multiplication, so we cannot initialize it by 0. After that, what we are going to write? We are writing fact equals to fact into, in case of Java, we know that the into means star, fact into I, okay, semicolon. Then we have to close the braces. Then we have to write system dot out dot println the factorial of 5 is, okay, 5, it has been, of 5 is what? The result been calculated inside the variable called fact. So it is fact only, after that semicolon. So this way we will frame the code, right? I'm just going to copy. Okay, I'm just going to explain the process also here, what is happening. So initially the value of I is 1. So with the value of I1, it is coming inside the loop. And since the value of fact is also 1, so 1 into 1. So now the value of fact is 1. After that, what is happening? It is increasing the value of I by 1. Now the value of I is 2. The value of I is 2. So it is what it is? Fact. That means 1 into 2. So new value of fact is 2. Again, the value of I is getting incremented. Now it is 3. Earlier, the fact value was 2. 2 into 3, it is 6. After that, the value of I is 4. And just in the last iteration, the fact value was 6. So 6 into 4 makes 24. And in the last iteration, the value of I will be 5. So 24 into 5 makes 120. So this way, the result has been formed. Okay, now. Okay, now we are going to execute the same code in Bluej so that we can get to know how the output will take place. So first of all, going to the new class, we're supposed to create a new class. So I'm giving a name, Factorial. I may use this name because this is not the keyword. I'm using the name Factorial and right clicking to open the editor. Open the editor, wait for a while, it is taking some time. Okay, now what I'm going to do, write, I'm just writing the question here. Write a program to find the factorial of 5. Okay, I'm leaving everything here, just deleting everything here. Okay, now what I supposed to do? Earlier I have copied the entire code. So here I'm going to paste it simply. Now check it out. We need to just check out how many number of braces are there. We have to close accordingly. And I need to check it out, factorial and everything here. So how the code is taking place. Earlier also I have mentioned one. That is, first of all, the value of factorial is 1. So once the loop has been started, so factorial 1 multiplying itself by 1 because the value of I is 1. So after the first iteration, the value of I is, fact is 1. Next time, the value of I is 2. So fact will get 1 into 2, right? Third time, fact will, the value of I will be 3. So fact will get, since already it has 1 into 2, so fact will get with itself 3. After that, the value of I will get incremented by 1 and it will become 4. So fact will get 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 this way. And finally, the value of I reaches to 5 and fact will multiply the new value of I, that is 5, with the previous multiplied 1. After that, the loop will get exhausted, since what will happen in that case, the loop will just reach to the final value. It is the 5. Beyond that one, it cannot run or execute. After that, it will come out of the for loop, and here it will print the final result. So this way the code will be take place. Now I have to click on this compile part. Okay, let me check what they're talking about. Class factorial. Okay, I have not written public static. So pub public static void main. After that, string AA. Okay, now let us start the curly braces. I think the rest of the part has been taken care of. Let us compile it again. Yeah, it is running fine. Now, what we're supposed to do? We are going to close it and right click and just run the code. And here's the output. The factorial of 5 is 120. Let us change the value. Okay, I'm changing it. Let us change the value. Open the editor. Okay, I'm changing it. Factorial of 6. Let us see what will happen. Obviously, in that case, I'm changing the loop as 6, the final value. And here also changing the statement, that is 6. Okay. So compile it. Every time we are making any changes, we have to compile it and right click. And here is the new value. Yeah. If we multiply 120 by 6, then it is 720, right? So this way we can calculate any of the value. Here I have used a constant that is 5 or 6. You can do the same program using the that is the user input, right? Hope you are able to understand the concept of factorial. Well, my suggestion is that to implement the same code, that is a factorial, with the concept of user input, that means the user will provide you the value and according to that one, you are going to implement the code. If you find any difficulty, don't forget to write to me here in the comment box. And if you like, then don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Okay, thank you. Please take care.